Hello everyone, I'm Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex, and welcome back to another episode of Rampaging Rams, the FM22 beat save with my beloved Derby County. And we've got a game today against Forest, and it's a top half clash. But if you have been enjoying the series, give it a like I said, every episode, it does help the channel out. It gets more people to view it and helps me grow, which makes me happy. If you're one of those many people, you can always subscribe to the channel. It won't cost you anything or any of that stuff. It'll just hopefully get good content every day, or at least Monday to Friday, and then streams on Friday, Saturday and Sundays when I get around to doing that. Also in the description below is a link to my Discord page where you can come and join. We've got our first proper member, who is not someone I personally know, so welcome to them. We also have a link as well to my Twitch page, my Twitter profile, and my TikTok. So click on all them and you can follow me on all the other socials. I don't know if I still have Facebook down there. I might add it back, I'm not sure, I'm using it a bit more often. But yeah, also if you're enjoying it, share it. Share it with your friends and family, on Twitter, on any social media, or just by word of mouth. It gets more people coming to the channel, and like I said, it does make me happy. Anyway, we are halfway through the January transfer window. Let's go with results first. So, what was the last game? I literally forgot the last game. It was the Birmingham Luton one. So we won 2-0 against Birmingham and then drew 1-1 against Luton. I think so. Well, after that, we ended up playing Portsmouth and winning 3-1. Good result there. We ended up having a poor result against Blackpool. We should have won that. 89th minute, probably sealed the win. And then 95th minute, 90 plus 5, they equalised. Terrible result. Huddersfield we ended up winning, Swansea we ended up winning, and then we just got into a bit of bad results against Portsmouth, which we lost 2-0 in the Championship, and Barnsley, which we also lost 2-0 in the Championship. We were meant to be coming back for the Portsmouth Forest game, but then I just played the Portsmouth game without thinking, which we did end up winning with a Rodrigo Muniz goal in the 83rd minute to take us into the fourth round, where we will be playing Leeds. But the games today are Nottingham Forest and West Brom. But we've got transfers that have happened. No one currently trying to come in or out. In terms of the outs, Graham Shinney's gone. He's gone to Sporting Kansas City for 2.6 million, rising to 3.1. His price tag at the time was 2 million, 2 to about 4 million, and it's like 2.6. Higher than the lowest average, and a bit more as well, or added on if he does do well for them. And at his age, he's 31. He did have an amazing season last year. He's played a bit this season, but not as much as last season. I was like, okay, he's 31. We also have Kristen Baylor, who's 25. We have Lewis Sibley, who's 21. We have Max Bird, who's 22, and we have Jason Knight is 21. We have all these players who are midfielders who can play midfield, and with Shinny being 31, it will only get worse. So I decided to cash in on him. He had a really good season, really good career with us, I'd say. Last season he was really good. This season, according to his average rating, he was better by 0.2. 0.02, I mean. But yeah, we decided to cash in on him. With that money, we signed Malaki Fagan Walcott. The problem with this, I didn't want to sign him, but it was kind of forced, because in the end Marcelo Bielsa was unhappy that we weren't playing him, and I was like, dude, we're playing him regularly. which we were, he was playing often enough for a player of his quality. And in the end, I was expecting in the January transfer window that Bielsa would call him back, because it happened like 3 times. I was like, he's playing often enough, and Bielsa was like, okay, that's fine then. But then in the January transfer window, they were more likely to recall him because of that, because of the past conversations we've had with Bielsa, who was manager of Tottenham. So, after coming in on loan in January last season and doing amazing, coming in loan this season and at the start and doing amazing, we've signed for 2.5 million, rising to 3.3, bit on the expensive side, but I think with his potential and his quality, he'll be really good. So I think it's worth it. He's actually in the first starting lineup today. And that's all transfers. We've also signed this guy, Joe White. He actually said he was 3.5 star potential ability and 1 star current ability when the director of football, head of youth development, tried to sign him. I was like, yeah, I'll allow that. But apparently the scouting reports compared to the coaching reports are really bad. So yeah, he's coming in on a free from FC United of Manchester, who were in the Vanarama National League North this season. Well, he's only played 1 game to be fair, but he's coming with us on a free. Hopefully he can reach his potential ability, maybe even eclipse it of what it actually says. But at his age of 20, I think he'll be with us for this season, next season, and probably go on a free to some other club or retire because no one picks him. Something like that. Something like that, basically. For the game against Forest are currently 8th. Last time we played them, they were 2nd. They've still been doing really well. Hello. They've still been doing really well, but past results, they've been struggling. As you can see, like, loads of losses in past few matches. They've got some wins as well. But yeah, I expect this to be a closer game than last time. We are currently 10th, 38 points. We win this by 41, only a point behind Forest. We are nowhere near relegation now. I think we're probably safe from relegation, unless we have lose every single game for the rest of the season, and then if that happens, I will be sacked. So yeah, the team going in for this game is Kelly Reese in goal. I think Walcott, Kurt Davis, and Matt Clark, who's come back from his injury, has just been as good as ever. Like, he is so good. Like, honestly, he's amazing. Yeah, Matt Clark is in defence as well. Festival Selly, he's coming. He hasn't played much this season. He played a lot last season, mostly when Byrne was injured or tired. But we're playing him today to try and get his potential, to get him reach his potential, because his current ability has gone down to 2 star. His potential ability is only 3. I think that's kind of wrong though, because I think he's better than that in potential and current ability. So as you can tell by his recent last 5 games, he is that good. Dylan Williams is left wing back, Kristen Bailek and Louis Sibley are the centre mids. Jack Christian's on the right wing. He has not been good at all this season. Saying he scored 14 goals last season, 15 altogether in the whole of last season. He's played 14 matches and scored 0. So yeah, Belingi is on the left wing alongside Stretton, and up front it's Rodrigo Muniz, who scored a bit in the recent few games, so he gets a nod as the starting striker. Everyone else in subs is Lee Buchanan, Luke Offord, Max Bird, Malik Wilkes, Jason Knight, Nathan Byrne, and Cameron Josiak. So let's get into this game against Forest. And let's hope we can win. If we don't, I'll be upset because it's against Forest, which we really need to win, being a Derby manager and Derby fan. I wanted you to pick up where you left last time. I'll just say I know you can make the difference to everybody. everyone is happy apart from the strikers. What do you attribute our fans give us such a thing? Yeah, there we go. Playing at Derby, 3 wins, 2 losses in the last 5 games for Derby. For Forest, 3 wins and 2 losses as well. So both in the same amount of form, but we have won the last game, and I think Forest have lost the last game, at least in the league. We've both won the FA Cup 3rd round ties. Then against Crystal Palace and us against Portsmouth. So yeah. Don't know if you heard that, my dog just randomly barked in his sleep. As we've got a highlight in the 10th minute with Fredericks to Ajada. Good interception by Belingi. Gives it to Clark, Sibley, Davies, or Davis. It's Davis, isn't it? Clark gives it all the way back to Roos. And we play from the back with Davis. Balick, Sibley, Williams go on and run. Belingi could have gone and run, but Williams didn't pick him out. Clark can cross it in here, which he does, and it's headed in by Jack Stretton for his first goal of the season, and about time it's come. Good header. He got some of his goals last season from headers, really. Then again, I would say heading's overpowered, even if you're a short person in the game, as my boss has buzzed. You can score headers, even if you're not the tallest of people. As that's a good start. I will do a bit of more encouragement. How can you be frustrated? As we got another highlight, headed away, Sibley heads it back in. Rodrigo Muniz crosses it in, headed. Balick's head was just over the bar, goes out for a goal kick. I don't know why they're all frustrated at. Encouragement should always help. Alright, I don't know, the sound's gone all weird again. I think it's not my video broadcast, but actually the game being a bit glitchy, because I've fixed our video broadcast problem out. Pump fists, keep working hard. I will make a sub. Belingi is very tired, so I think we'll put Malik Wilkes in. Josiak, I'm just not happy with. He's not good enough at all. He's just so poor. The only reason he's got such a good rating, a good average rating you could say, even if it is on the mediocre side, is because he gets lucky with his passes, and he's just not good enough. So I think if we do a 3rd season, we probably will be selling him. We'll look to sell him if we don't get him angry. If we get an offer, we'll definitely accept it. If we can get it to about 3 million, I'll take it. As Williams is on the ball, crosses it in. Stretton heads it to Eberselli. Eberselli shoots. Good save by Samba in the end. Keeps out 1-0. And we've got a corner in the 51st minute with Sibley. Crosses it in, headed by Wilkes, I think. And goes just wide. As everyone's doing a good rating so far. Malik Wilkes is not having a good game though. We'll make another sub after this highlight, I think. Probably another one around about the 70th or 80th minute. As Roos, I don't know what he was doing there. He could easily hold it. Not have it, like held it with his feet. Not held it with his hands. That would have been a red card, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's make a sub. Let's take Dylan Williams off Lee Buchanan. Buchanan hasn't played as much as I'd like him to play, but Williams has just been so good all throughout this save so far. It was only 2-star when I was going on the head and it's just one. In the last season, it was like 2-star at the start of the game. I just played him often because he was that consistent and good that he's now 3.5 star, 4-star. He's just got a new contract to take him till 2026, which is good. He has got £40 million release clause, but I'd probably take £40 million for him. It does take take Fagan Walker off. Actually, who's better to take, Fagan Walker or Festival? Let's take Fagan Walker off. That could be the last sub of the game. Hopefully we can just keep our momentum up and win this game. Come on, Derby. 3 minutes of added time. Full time. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Outstretched arms, well done lads, it was a good win. And it was. I'm very happy. I don't know why, it's even saying I'm struggling to score in front of goal. We're literally scoring goals. A bit stupid. But yeah, we are now another 3 points ahead, 10th place still, but on 41 points. Win in the next game later on in this episode against West Brom. It will take us into the playoffs, I hope. Then again, West Brom are currently second, so we've got to be very careful. Anyway, I'll skip ahead to the game against West Brom. See you in a bit. Right, we are back for the game against West Brom, and I've been a long time, and it's been a long time since I last recorded that little segment there. I know it's been about 30 minutes, and that's because I was doing transfers. I noticed we had about 3 million in the bank still, and quite a lot of wages, so I've decided to go for some young players. Also during the little week break or whatever, we got an offer of Kellerus for about 3 million from Reading, and he's worth 1.8 to 4.1. So I thought about accepting it, but I decided against it. I must get a goalkeeper in the summer who can replace him, and then we can maybe sell Alsop, because we've also been having loads of offers for Ryan Alsop from teams, like about 100k and all that. Even though I think it will go down now, because he's only worth like 20k now. But we've been getting a load of offers for him, and I was like, okay, no, he's in my first team plans if I ever Kilroos gets injured. We've also had an offer for Lee Buchanan from Swansea. It says he's worth 1.9 to 7.8 million, and Swansea, thinking in all his worth, is only 900k. So I upped it to 6 million, and they said no. 6 million for Lee Buchanan, for his age, I think it's worth it. I think we can easily get 6 million for him for a good club in the Championship or lower type Premier League side. But Swansea obviously didn't think he was worth that much, so they rejected it, and now I'm not interested in him. However, Reading is still interested in Kellerus, so we might have to be careful that he doesn't cause him getting angry if we reject loads of bids that are quite good quality. Because to be fair, the Kellerus deal was good. It was 3 million, and for 3 million I would have sold Kellerus, but I can't think of any other goalkeepers we can get. So yeah, in terms of signings, of course, you see the it was 920 to 1.5 for Lee Buchanan. Still not worth his average amount, so still not good enough. But yeah, they were the two sells that they wanted to bring in, but we declined both. And these are the people we're trying to sign. So the first one's Henry Fieldson, just a youngster, 18 years old, from Sunderland. He has loads of potential ability, not good on the cutting ability just yet, but he'll do really well. We're also signing this guy, Silko Thomas. Good potential ability, so putting in an offer for him. Both of them were in the contract phase. We're also in the contract phase of this guy who's just a youngster that head of youth development wants to do, I thought I may as well just let him do it. It won't be any good, but on the wages he wants, may as well let him. We also went in for this guy, the head of youth development / director of football, Edwin Anderson. But Chelsea outright rejected it. So yeah, I might go back in for him with me making the offer. I'm not sure. And then there's also another guy from Chelsea, Jimmy Toralainen, who apparently, let's forget that. Apparently says he's going on a free transfer once his contract runs up. So I thought he's got a lot of people wanted him. So I thought, okay, we'll just offer the amount his value now. And they rejected the first one. We offered this one. They haven't rejected it just yet, but I think they probably will because we didn't get a good deal with them. Might have to up it a bit more. And then Gregor Heath, another transfer offer made. He's a new gen, potential ability of 5-star. So he could become, like, honestly, a really, really good player in the future. And so I thought I'll sign him now while he's young. Hopefully get him on loan, get him loaned out, get his potential up, and he'll be really good in the future. Even though I don't think we'll ever see him play for us, because this is only for the beta. Who knows? Might end up becoming a stream save, who knows? If the other save I've got planned doesn't really work out, this could always be the stream save. Just continuing it from when we leave it off with the beta, so yeah. But the team going in for West Brom, who are currently second in the league, is Killarus, Fagan, Walcott, Bailick, offered, all in centre back and goalkeeper. Right wing back is still Fessi. He did really well last game, so I thought I'd keep him in. Dylan Williams pairs up with him in the left wing back. In the attacking advanced playmaker role is Louis Sibley. Box to box midfielder Jason Knight. Then the wingers, Jack Stretton, who got a goal, and I've repaid his fate by keeping him in the squad. Malik Welk plays on the left wing, and we've got Rodrigo Muniz in the forward position. The rest of the subs are Ashley Richards, Lee Buchanan, Max Bird, Campbell Josiak, Nathan Byrne, Curtis Davis, and Joe Pritchard. Let's get straight into the game. Hope we can get another win. Yeah. If we get another win, I'll be very happy. I'm just hoping those transfers will come in before the end of the transfer window, because there'll be really good signings for the future. I could always sim in the future and see how the signings got, but who knows. I just think this is my personal save in the back after the beer, and I'm not sure. I'm really enjoying it with Derby right now. It's a challenge I'm not really used to making. Like, normally, most of my challenges are like relegation zone things, and then most of the time I don't save them, or save them and then leave. Oh my god, what are you doing, Bruce? And we normally save them or get relegated and get sat, but they're the highest challenges I've ever done. But administration 12 points deficit at the start of the season. Really should have done better then. Maybe showing why I should sell him to Reading. Come on, demand more. Jack Stone's motivated, but Malik Wilkes isn't. Okay, another highlight. Manquillo throws it to Robinson. Good tackle by Sibley, but it doesn't get the ball off him. And now Abaselli was out of position. Cross it in, he does, and it's just over the bar. Goes out for a goal kick in the end. We have to be very careful. Very, very careful. I'm going to go encouragement. Everyone's fired up by that. We've got a highlight with Abaselli. Gives it to Fagan Walcott. Gives it to Stretton. Back to Abaselli. Crosses it in. Can we head it? Yes, we can, but it goes straight into the hands of Griffiths. And that could have been 1-1. Wasted opportunity then, I think. As West Brom could go and counter and score from the resulting counter attack if we're not careful. Moose. Kelly. Honestly, mate. What are you doing? What was he doing? We should be 0-0, but oh my god, Kelly Roos. I might actually sell you now, you know. I'm gonna thrash my arms and say that was pathetic, and it really was. Come on, we need to just get a goal. As Roos gives it thing Walcott, kicks it long to Muniz, he can't get ahead right. And now West Brom break with Manquillo, who crosses it in. Headed away up by Bielik and headed again by Stratton. Now Rodrigo Muniz, Epicelli might make a sub soon. As my dog just barks again. We should have done better with that shot. I will make a sub. I think Jack Stratton will come off for Pritchard, who is on the sale, who's on the transfer list. I'll put him on the transfer list. We signed him because we needed players, and we had hardly any money, so we couldn't get a good player in, so we had to go from League One. He's done his job here. We're safe now with financially held hope, so hopefully we can get him sold either this January transfer or next season. As well, we're also trying to sell Mark Jacobs, who's also on the transfer list. He's actually wanted by Wimbledon, so hopefully he can leave. Got highlights. Simply takes a free kick straight into hands of Griffiths. As we might make another sub scene, I'm not sure. As that goal kick goes, that kick from the goalkeeper goes straight to Fagan Walcott. It gives it to Ebicelli, who's now on a run. This pass is poor though. And again, no one was running with them. As Bielik picks it up, give it to Pritchard. He doesn't. He gives it to Welch, who was offside. He was. I saw it from a mile away. He was offside. Should have given it to Pritchard. As I will make a sub now. Muniz can come off. I'll put Malik Welch up front, and Campbell Joseph can come into the side. If it lets me. I think that will be that. I don't know if you saw that. A pop up. Just a friend playing on a game on Steam. I don't know if you saw that. I hope you didn't. But yeah, we got Pritchard now. What can he do? He's very slow. Passes it to Fagan Walcott, whose pass is poor to Ebicelli. And now that just gives them the opportunity to break, but we got lucky there by Bielik clearing it up. Can we get a goal and then really scare them towards the last few minutes? Got Williams, Josiak. Knight could have made a run there, but he didn't do it. Just these people aren't making these runs. We're not scoring because of it. Like no one's making a run. Like the runs they are making aren't good enough. As that could be dangerous, and it is. Malik Welch finally scores after his goal disallowed. It's 2-1, and hopefully that scares West Brom now. Gives us motivation. Hopefully we can now get the equaliser. As they're probably going to go and score here. Oh, what? Where was the defence then? We're lucky that Deanne's shot then was really poor. I will make another sub now. Ebicelli can come off for Ashley Richards. I've got another highlight with Knight, crosses it in, headed, shot, all messed up, and it's eventually gone in as a free kick because Fake Walcott was offside. Yikes. Come on, Derby. Encourage. Come on, we can get that equaliser. I know we can. Bielik clears it up, gives it to Sibley, gives it to Knight. Pritchard's on a run. Tries to chip the goalkeeper, he should have tried to run past him. That's because he's not good enough, or his confidence isn't there because he's not being played. I've got a corner though from it, thankfully. Pritchard misses the header, then eventually it's cleared. Now Sibley's got a highlight, and Wilkes, he scores again. But it's giving up. What? How's it offside? Ah. Stupid that you even let that happen, Derby. Going attacking for the last few minutes. And yeah. We should have won that, but 2 goals were disallowed. I'm far from pleased. I'm just saying that. I don't care if Rodrigo Muniz is unhappy. We should have won that. But then Malik Wilkes is just going offside with all his goals, apart from the one he scored. So it is a loss. The contract for Preston's been accepted for Heath. We have lost that. Cashin's probably got a torn hamstring. And yeah. Should we do a wage thing on screen? Let's do this. I never know when to show this. We don't want that. Even though I will try and loan him out, but he'll just go unhappy if like no one wants to loan him. He's 1,000. Remove the yearly wage rise. Remove that. Put that to 30%. Optional extension of 1 year. Excuse me, I'm very burpy today. Like that. Okay, 1.2, 1.5, 2.3. And he accepts it. Looks like Gregor Heath is coming into the side as a really good looking up and coming youngster. Could improve a lot. That is where it's good. And as well, he's only 17. So hopefully he'll turn into a really good player. And it says here sign him for whatever the price. So it's better signing him now when he's young than when he's in the first team of Preston and all the Premier League clubs are after him, because I think he could be getting there. He could be a really good player. Anyway though, I've been Matthew, listening to SamuraiHex. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It does help the channel out, like I said. Share it with your friends and family, word of mouth or through social media. Or subscribe if you are one of those people who's not already subscribed and you're new to the channel. You won't miss out on FM22 content. And I'll also be streaming once the beta ends. With the save I'm trying to plan. Kind of waiting for a database update to happen on the Russian lower leagues so we can start it. But yeah, in the description there's a link to Discord, my server where you can join me and my friends and join the growing community of SamuraiHex's YouTube channel. You can also follow me on Twitter through the link in the description, and follow me on TikTok. And I think that's about it. You can follow me on Twitch as well, but I'll be streaming on YouTube, not Twitch. So yeah, I think that's all the things I have to say. I've been Matthew, I'm sending SamuraiHex. I'll see you all next time. Hex, signing out. Bye everybody.